Hi guys, Chris with Unique-ARs. We're back again today doing some reviews on some more pistol grips. We have today the Executive Ordnance. This is the matrix frame with the standard scale set side plates. These are interchangeable for different size hands and grips and feel. This is the standard side plates, so we're going to check this out. John, Carrie, and myself will be shooting these and letting you guys know what we think.
In this grip, I like the aluminum. It's a lightweight material and it's going to be strong. So I like that. It fits pretty well. I might want a little bit larger grip. This is probably a medium. I like medium to large size grips. So fingers overlap the thumb a little bit more than I like. But other than that, I like the texture. I like the grooves in the grip. It's a real positive control grip.
I really like the material. I'm not really sure what it is, but it feels good in my hands. So I would say the size is a little big, but it's still pretty comfortable for me.
Materials, it seems very solid. Definitely probably lasts a long time. Feels like I said, yeah, it's very well crafted, I feel. When I first picked it up, I thought it was a little big, but the more I hold it, it actually is pretty comfortable.
I prefer a little more vertical grip, probably like a 15-degree grip, something like that. Just it's hard to tuck in when you're out at this angle, but yeah, I like it overall.
I think the angle is pretty nice. It's really subtle.
Angle's a little steep for me. I do prefer a 10-degree angle on the pistol grip, but so far so good. Feels pretty good.
Grip feels really good itself. I like the grooves in it and the texturing. Appearance is kind of cool. Back strap is textured. I like the feel of it.
The grip feels really good. I like the texture of the skins. It just helps to kind of keep it in your hand while you're dealing with the kickback a little bit.
Very comfortable. I liked it a lot. Actually, I was pleasantly surprised with it.
When you try to get into a tucked or tight position, it's a little bit difficult if you don't have more of a vertical grip. So being that this is not more of a vertical grip, that's a little bit taxing on your positioning, but that's just the design of this grip. So if they, in my mind, just for my personal taste, I'd prefer the more vertical grip.
I think that prone was the most comfortable, but that's the most comfortable position for me anyway. But standing up was also really nice with the grip.
I did have a problem getting my hand fully seated in the beaver tail when in the prone position and seated position. But other than that, it is very comfortable. Standing, it was very easy to get a full hold of it.
Yeah, good positive grip, yeah. When it was wet, because of the texturing and the grooves, the biting edges, it was good for grip even when it was wet.
I was surprised. I thought it might be a little slick just because of how smooth some of it is, but the ridges that are on the skins help it out quite a lot in that situation.
I couldn't tell any difference. Honestly, I felt I had full control of it.
With gloved, it was a very good grip.
I couldn't honestly feel a difference when I had gloves on, just because you can't really feel anything, but it felt like it was in my hand pretty good.
Gloves made it a little big in my hand for this particular side plate that's on it right now. I'm sure that with the different side plates that they have, I'm sure I could find something that I could use with gloves.
I have mostly medium grip. I would say that this caters to a medium grip. Probably encompasses 80–90% of the shooters out there. With all the different skins that you can put on it, that is more of an advantage because you can change the texture of the grip. So I really like that you can do that.
I would say it's a little big for my hands, and I know there's women that have smaller hands than me, but I think for men, it's a good grip. Like, I guess if you have a smaller hand as a guy.
This particular grip, probably not a one-size-fits-all, just for the fact that, I have a medium-sized hand and it's comfortable for me, but anything on a glove, it made it pretty big. So, but with the different skins, I think there's something out there for everybody.
No, I like the grip. As a more tactical grip, tighter positions, I prefer the vertical. But if I'm just out there shooting on the range, I'd probably like this grip.
I think I like the grip more after shooting with it a bit. Just because I thought that maybe it was a little big and it would be more burden than anything, but I actually like it more than I thought I would.
It did, actually. When I first picked it up, I was like, it's just a lot to it. But as I shot with it, I started liking it a lot more. It felt really good.
I don't know, and my rating system, 5 is hard to get, so I'd have to say 4.1.
I would say this grip is a 4, just because it's a little big, but overall I really like it.
I think with all the options that it has for it, again, changing out the side plates and the skins, customizing yourself, I'd give it a 5. I think there's something out there for everybody for this particular model. Hi guys, that was our review on the Executive Ordnance pistol grip, the standard scale from Executive Ordnance. They also sent us the Trax and the Stealth. This is the Trax in pink. We're going to give this a shot and see what everybody thinks about this as well.
really like this Executive Ordnance grip. It's, the deeper grooves in it. It has a really good positive grip ability on it. So I like the width of it, and for a little bit steeper angle, a little more vertical grip, but I really like the biting edges on this.
I like this grip better than the last one that we tested out just because of the slots on the side. They make it where I feel like I have a little bit more control on the grip.
With this skin, positive. It shoots. It's really comfortable with a glove on. There's a lot of grip going on with this skin. The difference, I think, shooting barehanded in the gloved, I don't like it much with the bare hand. Again, it's really abrasive. Wet hand, dry hand, sweaty hand. I think it's just a little abrasive for me. It hangs onto your hand, that's for sure.
This one is smoother. It's slightly narrower with these scales on it. It's a little more slick, smoother, fewer biting edges for positive grip. I like that you can, if you want to, being that there's not much, well, there's no beaver tail here for the webbing, so your webbing can sit a little bit higher up in here for your grip if you like that higher grip. I know it's just slight, but there is a difference. I like this one, but I would not prefer it over the other. I like the real deep biting edges on the other one. So I would personally give this a lower rating.
With a set of scales, it felt really slick when I had gloves on. Like there wasn't any grip, I guess, to it. I think that was the main thing that stood out with this one. But the size of it's really good. Like it's comfortable in my bare hand, so.
Positive and negatives. Positive being it fits my hand very, very well. I was actually really surprised, really like this grip. Not a lot of texture to it. I'm finding that I like the grips that don't have that much texture to them a lot better than the ones that have a little more aggressive pattern to them. And the negative on this, being that this fits my hand perfectly, the second I put a glove on, this is way too big. So yeah, and again, I hate to sound like a broken record. I just don't like shooting with gloves on anyways, but that would be the only negative for me on this grip.